Okay, so I've been thinking about this and my brain is basically melting because the preview for Wednesday, March 11 is just, it's a lot. Like really weird. The whole thing is just weird. I mean, I know I overthink everything about this show and I stay up way too late analyzing character motivations, but hear me out. I'm sitting here typing this at like 3 a.m., half analyzing, half just thinking out loud, and I just keep second guessing myself constantly. Here's what's bugging me. Let's start with Nina Reeves. Actually, no, first I should mention Jack Brennan. Wait, let me back up. Nina is with her daughter Willow Kane, and Nina is feeling completely cornered, like backed into a wall, panicking absolute desperation mode. She tells Willow that she did something to help her and now it's coming back to haunt her. But wait, what did she actually do? My brain is jumping between ideas right now. Jack Brennan has been leaning on Nina, basically blackmailing her into convincing Charlotte Cassadine to reveal Valentin's location. But here's the thing that is driving me crazy. Charlotte was eavesdropping. Of course she was. Charlotte is always eavesdropping. I think it was episode 12 or 13, somewhere around there, where she was lurking in the shadows doing the exact same thing. Probably doesn't matter, but I notice she always stands at that exact same angle when she's listening in on adults. Anyway, the point is, wait, what was the point? Oh right, Jack and Nina don't know that Charlotte heard everything. So now Charlotte holds all the cards, or at least she knows exactly what the stakes are. And the stakes are absolutely insane. If Nina doesn't do what Jack ordered, he's going to make this video evidence reappear. What video? The video of Willow driving near Drew Kane's house the night he was shot. Like what? I completely forgot about this. Or maybe I didn't. I mean, I remember the shooting. But the video of Willow driving by is just so frustrating because on one hand, the spoilers literally say Willow couldn't be charged with the crime due to double jeopardy. Okay, wait, let's talk about this double jeopardy thing for a second. I mean, double jeopardy means you can't be tried twice for the same crime. Right, so was Willow already tried for shooting Drew? When was she tried, or was she just cleared? If she wasn't tried and acquitted, it's not actually double jeopardy. See, this is what I mean. I'm trying to be smart about it, but the writers just throw legal terms around. I'm sitting here trying to apply actual legal theory to Port Charles and it's a fool's errand. I mean, not exactly, but kind of, or maybe not. I don't know. The legal system in this town is basically just a suggestion anyway. But the scandal, that's the real weapon here. Even if she can't go to prison, the scandal would make her lose her children and her congressional seat. Wait, her congressional seat. When did Willow get a congressional seat? Am I losing my mind? I must have missed something, or I'm just too tired. Or maybe it's a new development. Either way, Jack is using this to completely destroy her life. Why is Jack so obsessed with finding Valentin that he's willing to blow up Willow's political career and take her kids away? It feels like there's a missing piece here. Speaking of missing pieces, let's pivot to Marco Rios. Marco is full on panicking. He seeks out his boyfriend Lucas Jones at work. Lucas is in his GH doctor's coat, looking all professional, and Marco is just spiraling. It looks like Marco has determined that he's going to help Lucas get Britt's medicine to reverse engineer it, which by the way is a terrible idea. Or maybe a brilliant one. No, wait, it's terrible. It's definitely terrible. Marco may not panic while he's standing there at the hospital talking to Lucas. But he says this line, "If it costs me my relationship with my father, so be it." Wait, his father. Who is Marco's father? Is his father connected to Windermere? Because the preview says Marco will have another close call at Windermere trying to get his hands on a dose of Britt's Huntington's disease medicine. Why is the medicine at Windermere? Is someone hoarding it there? I'm trying to figure this out, but I'm just confusing myself. Okay, I know I just said the opposite, but hear me out. What if Marco's dad is secretly working with the people holding Britt hostage? Or what if his dad is just strictly against stealing? It reminds me of that time on The Bold and the Beautiful when Ridge and Eric had that massive falling out over stolen designs and family loyalty. Wait, what was I saying? Oh right, General Hospital. I always get sidetracked when I think about family betrayal plots. Anyway, so Marco is risking everything to steal this dose from Windermere so Lucas can reverse engineer it. It's basically a heist storyline now, but Marco is so clumsy. He already had a close call and now he's going back for more. Perhaps he'll get caught taking the dose again. And if he gets caught, Lucas is going to be implicated and then Britt is never going to get her reverse engineered meds. Which brings me to Britt Westbourne. Poor Britt. She is scrambling. She's in a near panic telling Jason Morgan that she's running out of time. And she is. Ross Cullum, Jen Sidwell, and Pascal are literally putting the thumbscrews to her to complete César Faison's final project. César Faison. The man, the myth, the absolute terror of Port Charles. His final project. What could it possibly be? Is it a biological weapon? A mind control serum? A clone? Oh God, please don't let it be another clone storyline. I can't handle another memory mapping twin clone situation. My brain is still recovering from the last one. But Cullum is the one to watch. Cullum is more impatient than anyone. Britt knows she's considered expendable now. They warned her they could just get another scientist. But wait, if they get another scientist, what happens to Britt Cullum, already threatened to take away her Huntington's medication? And right now, Cullum is the only source who can provide it. This is exactly why Marco and Lucas reverse engineering it is so important. See, it all connects. I love when it connects. But then again, that doesn't explain why Cullum is casually walking around Port Charles with a coffee. Yeah, you heard me. Cullum is just chilling outside Bobby's with a coffee. Carly and Jack Brennan are inside Bobby's. Carly looks at Cullum standing out there and asks Jack, is Cullum more than a colleague or is he some kind of threat, Carly girl? He's standing outside with a coffee staring at you. Of course he's a threat. He's literally holding Britt's life in his hands. But Carly has to play it cool. Carly likely knows way more about Cullum from Valentin than Jack knows from Britt and Jocelyn. Jack is trying to protect Jocelyn. Valentin is also trying to protect Jocelyn. But Jack thinks Valentin is the enemy. Jack thinks Valentin is working with Cullum and Sidwell. It's a massive web of lies. Carly has to protect her cover with Jack. She can't let Jack know she's secretly allied with Valentin, or at least communicating with him. And she's probably stressing out that Jocelyn has betrayed her and Valentin. Because let's talk about Jocelyn for a second. Jocelyn is at Carly's house. Danny Morgan comes poking his nose at the front door. Jocelyn answers and basically tells him to get lost, saying her mom's house is the last place he should be. But Jocelyn doesn't know the whole truth. She doesn't realize Danny is there looking for Charlotte. Or maybe Charlotte is actually with him. The preview is a little vague on that. Jocelyn assumes Valentin is still there. Wait, let me explain the attic situation. Valentin has been hiding in Carly's attic. Like literally living in the attic. How does that even work? Does he come down for snacks? Does he just